first steps. And
Yeah.
the next step is learn from the mistake.
Right.
Find why the mistakes happen and how to avoid the mistakes like this, the same mistake
Right.
not appear again. Try to
Right.
avoid it, don't appear again, especially in learning English.
Yeah. Try
For
to
me,
learn from your mistakes.
okay. For me, I make mistakes in my speaking, especially in the tense. But
Yeah.
sometimes when I speak out, I found I use the mis tenses for
Uh huh.
this. For Chinese people, is a problem. Have
Yeah.
to practice.
Practice, practice, practice. Yeah. And don't be
Okay.
afraid of making mistakes. Just
Okay.
speak, speak, speak.
Yes. Next article. Our topic for tonight's live stream. What's your biggest fear?
Fear.
Fear is a powerful emotion that can shape our lives in various ways. Let's talk about your greatest fears. Okay, I have many fears. The greatest fears of mine. Hmm, I sometimes I want to keep touch with my siblings.
Okay.
But sometimes I'm feared to hearing their calls
Uh
or
huh.
messages.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because we are good. Sometimes in a common situation, we just send some message or give a call to ask
Uh huh.
whether it's good, safe, or uh, in the normal meaning.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because as we are old, I'm the younger of my siblings.
Okay.
The other siblings are elder than me. Uh, so when I receive some calls, I'm afraid.
You're afraid to
Is it
answer.
bad?
Maybe it's some bad news.
Maybe some bad news,
Yeah.
especially about their health.
Yeah.
This is my fears,
Sure. Yeah. I
fear
think.
things.
I think. Yeah. We all. I think that's a big fear for. I know for myself too. Whenever
Okay.
my sister sends me a message, I'm like, oh gosh, I hope it's not about my mom. Yeah.
Yes. Next, let me read the quiz. English quiz. If you describe something as a sham,
Sham.
sham,
Sham.
sham. Yeah, because we pronounce it's difficult for Chinese students, like sham and
Mm-hmm.
shame. Okay,
Right. Shame.
shame is the word. I'm afraid something or do
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Shame on something.
Shame
Or
on you. Yeah.
shame on you. Shame on you. Here we pronounce sham.
Sham.
Sham. What do you mean? A. It's genuine and authentic.
Authentic.
Authentic, genuine, authentic. B. It's a type of fabric.
Fabric.
Fabric, fabric, fabric,
Fabric. Yeah. Fabric.
fabric, a
Yeah.
fabric.
Right.
It's a type of fabric.
Fabric.
C. It's a trick
Or
or a
hoax.
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 D. It's a musical instrument.
Musical instrument.
Musical instrument. The
What could
answer
the answer
is
be?
C. The answer is C. It's a trick or hoax.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the sham has the same meaning with trick someone, trick
Hoax.
something on
Right.
someone. Yeah.
You
Okay.
trick. Yeah, you trick or you cheat somebody. That's a
Trick
sham.
somebody. That's the sham. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Next is the article describing the fears.
Yeah.
Fears is a powerful emotion that can shape our lives in various ways. Here are some common types of fear that people face. Fear of public speaking. Oh, yes, me too. Fear of public
Very,
speaking.
very, very common fear.
Very common. Yeah. Next, fear of failure. Okay, if I just take a correct attitude to facing mistakes, maybe it can be improved.
Yes,
Of failing, fear of failure.
fear of failure.
The worry that we might not succeed can hold us back.
Right.
Yes, we can learn from the failure also.
Sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
Next, fear of loss.
Yeah. This is one that you were just talking about, those phone calls.
Okay, the fear of losing a loved one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fear of change in our life.
Yes. That's a big
Yeah.
fear for a lot of people.
Yes. Fear of being judged. The fear of what others think of us. Okay. Because some people like gossip others.
Sure. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. You're exactly right.
The next, fear of loneliness. Yeah. I
Yep.
have to be go used. I'm not used to be loneliness.
Right.
I'm living alone, but I have touch with my daughters, with my siblings, my family members. So I stay alone, but I'm not lonely, just like
Right.
you said
Right.
many
Yeah.
times
You're
first.
even though you're alone, you're seldom lonely because if you feel lonely, all you have to do is make a phone call. You can, meet up with your friends every day. You're meeting, with your choir or your mahjong friends, or some days you'll just go to lock in and have some me time all by yourself, and it's probably good.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
good.
yeah. Try to make my life as interesting as I can. Okay.
Sure.
Next, fear for rejection. Fear of rejection can prevent us from taking risks.
Yes.
Okay. Overcoming fear is a process. Start by figuring out what causes you fear and then face a little by little.
Little by little.
Okay. Little by little.
Great.
Okay. Next, let me read the new words.
Cool.
English slang.
English saying
Rug.
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 Yep.
A rug is a toupee. That's a
Toupee.
new word.
Toupee.
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 Toupee is a
Not toupee.
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 Toupee is a French word meaning hairpiece, or fake,
Oh,
or wig, or wig.
wait. Yes.
Fake
Mm,
hair
okay. A rag is a toupee, a wig, or a hair piece.
piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, I think that guy is wearing a rag. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that guy's
Mm,
wearing a rug. What do you think? Yeah. So
yes.
a slang word, it would be called a rug. But
Rug.
if the technical or the official word would be like toupee or
Toupee.
hairpiece.
Oh, hair piece. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Or
Okay. Okay.
sometimes they'll call it a wig.
Yeah. For example, mm, some
Yeah.
judge
Judges,
at the court, they wear the uh,
a wig.
a
Uh
wig.
huh. Or two.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next, English vocabulary. Intimately.
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 In,
Intimately.
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 Good.
Intimately. The word intimately means to know something or someone very well and in a detailed way. For example, if you know a friend intimately, you understand their thoughts, feelings, and experiences deeply. It can
Deeply.
also refer to a close and personal relationship.
Yes.
For example, the couple sat intimately close on the park
Park
bench.
Bench.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bench
Intimately close.
means a long
Yeah.
chair without
Right.
the back. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You see those benches in parks usually, or maybe in your community you have
Okay.
those benches.
Okay. In the small parks in
Yeah.
our community, has the benches there for people
Yeah.
rest there, sit
Right.
there for rest. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Next one, look alike.
Look alike.
English vocabulary. Look alike. Look alike is someone or something that looks very similar to another person or thing. This term is often used when someone re- resemble,
Resembles.
resembles,
Right.
resembles,
Resembles. Very good.
yeah, someone resembles a famous person. Yes. For example, oh, in yesterday's chatting, where I talked about the famous art actress,
Actress.
uh,
Singer.
actress Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will read it further. Let's say there is a new girl at your workplace named Emma. She has long blonde hair,
Right.
blue eyes,
Eyes.
and a similar style of Taylor Swift. Wow, it's good. Taylor Swift. Because of these similarities, your co-workers might say, Emma is a lookalike of Taylor Swift. Okay.
Good.
Some young guys always talk. Oh, someone is like some famous
Yeah.
actress. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Very
Someone looks
common.
like. Yeah. So
Looks like. Looks like.
a look alike is usually maybe two people can look alike, or similar. But a lot of times we use this word in reference to some celebrities or
Oh,
famous people.
celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh, celebrity. Yes. Next one. English vocabulary. Three adjectives.
Yes.
Glamorize. First
Glamorize.
one. Glamorize. To make something seem more attractive or interesting than it really is. For example, the movie tends to glamorize
Glamorize.
a dangerous lifestyle.
Great.
Okay. Next, beautify.
Beautify.
Beautify. To make something beautify. For example, she used the flowers to beautify the room.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. Next one, enhance.
Enhance.
It means to increase or improve in value, quality, desirability, or
Uh huh.
attractiveness.
That's great. Those are big
For example,
words.
yes, attractiveness. Yes.
Yeah.
For example, adding fresh flower can enhance the beauty of the room.
Right. Great.
Okay. Okay. But I use
You
for me
use
I just use
use
the
fake
plastic
flower. You
flowers.
use fake flowers.
Fake flowers made
I
by the plastic. Yeah.
sure.
Okay,
But
next
but
one.
but still, the fake flowers or the plastic flowers also will beautify your room,
Oh yes, it
right?
also beautify my room.
Right. Or
Oh,
enhance
okay.
your room.
Okay.
Great.
Next one is a little longer about uh,
Manners
home.
and
The home about home.
yeah,
Home
Ma-
is the place where you first learn about manners
manners
and
and
respect.
respect.
Yes. You learn about using good manners, like saying please and thank you.
Yes.
Yes, saying the polite words, good words. Yeah. You learn to share things like toys, games, and food with other people in your family. You learn to look after your own things and take care of other things in the house.
Yeah.
You learn to wait your turn when talking.
Yeah.
Okay, It's I have to learn. Sometimes some people just broken the others talking. It's not polite.
They
Yeah. Oh,
interrupt. Right.
interrupt the others talking. Yeah, it's not impolite. It's not polite. It's impolite. Yeah. Mm. You learn to listen. Okay, it's important to learn to listen.
Mm,
You learn to understand that you will not always get what you want.
you want.
Yes. Next, you learn to respect others by helping with
Chores. Chores. Chores.
chores.
Chores are like housework.
Housework,
Yeah,
housework. Yeah,
housework.
chores. Yeah. You learn to respect others in the community where you live.
Yes, very
Okay.
important.
You learn how to talk to different adults with respect.
Respect
Yes. Home is a place where you first learn about manners and
manners and
respect.
respect. Very important.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, in this question, the parents must show the good model for their kids, their
Right.
children. Yeah,
Right.
no, it's
That
important. Yeah,
that's basically what this article is about. That this is where the children learn these very, very important qualities about being a good human being. Before they
okay,
go to school, they should learn all of these
okay,
manners
okay, okay,
and respect at home.
okay. Mm. Family is the children's first school, and
Right.
the parents uh, are the first teacher of the kids.
Perfect. Well said. You're exactly right.
Yes. Next, let me read your dictation. My dearest Jennifer, I can't believe how lucky I'm to have you in my life. You make every day brighter and more beautiful just by being in it. I love the way you laugh, the way you smile, and the way you look at me with those gorgeous
Gorgeous
eyes.
eyes.
I know we've been through some of tough times
Right.
together, but I wouldn't want to go through them with anyone
Anyone
else.
else.
You are my rock,
Rock.
my best friend, and my
My
soulmate.
soulmate.
Soulmate. I can't imagine my life without you. Thank you for being the love of my life. I cherish every moment we spend together and look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Forever yours, Michael.
Michael.
Oh, it's a good example of the letter sent to uh, everyone's lovers.
Uh huh.
if the English learner, beginning learner, can take this page, this article, for example, to write letters to your lovers.
Yeah, yeah. I received a couple of messages today from a few of my Hello Talk friends or fans, whatever you call it, followers, and
Followers.
a couple of guys, and they said, "Can I borrow that letter and so I can send it to my girlfriend?" And I said, "Be my guest." They said it's so. They said it says everything that I want to say to my girlfriend. And that letter says it all. Can I use that? And I said, yeah. Don't forget to change her name.
Don't forget to change the name.
And yeah, don't
You
forget
are
to
not,
change her name.
yeah. Because you are not Michael.
Right, not Michael, and his girlfriend's name probably isn't Jennifer.
Okay, it's not Jennifer. And the end of the letter, we always use my name. It's
Yeah,
called the signature. Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
right. Yep, you're right. So I said you can, by all means, you can use that letter and send it to your girlfriend. Just don't forget to change the names.
Yes. Okay, let me stop here. Thank
Great.
you. Yeah, thank you for
Okay.
calling. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
yes.
So
I
some.
won't discuss the fears deeply because
Yeah.
let the chance to the others to discuss this
Sure.
question.
Yeah.
Okay.
You discussed you shared with us your fears, so that's good. And I think a lot of us have the same fear that you have. Maybe we don't talk about it so much, but I think deep down inside we all have that fear of losing, people who are close to us, and that that phone call is
Mhm.
not one that anybody wants to get. So I totally
Okay.
understand that. So thank you so much
Okay.
for coming up on stage and some of those articles were very long, so you did really well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so tomorrow night we'll start a little bit later, 1 hour later at 8
Hey,
p.m. So you have a
okay.
little bit more time to maybe take a nap or take some time to eat your dinner a little bit later tomorrow night. But tomorrow night, just free talk, so really no topic. So again, you can have a good day tomorrow. You'll probably be at Luck In tomorrow.
Okay. Hey,
Yep,
this afternoon. Okay.
yep. Have a nice day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night, Peter. Thanks again.
Okay. Thank you. Bye
Okay, bye
bye.
bye. Oh, okay, thanks, Peter, for coming up on stage. If any of you have followed my live stream for an extended period of time, which means many weeks or months or years, you know Peter. Everybody knows Peter. Peter is a very popular Hello Talk person, Hello Talk member here on this app. He joins live streams and well known in other live streamers live stream. He doesn't just join my live stream. Yeah, he joins my live stream every night, but during the day or maybe now tonight later after he's done with my live stream and been on stage, maybe he'll click out and go join some other people's live streams. Fantastic, good for him. A great example for people to follow Peter's methods and styles for learning English. He doesn't just, read a book, or he has a lot of different unique ways to help him improve his English. Of course, following my Hello Talk account and writing down the English articles that I post on my moments is part of his learning style. Also, he attends my live stream and he attends other live streams as well. So he is very, very engaged in this app and has made it a priority in his life to really, really improve his English. So again, I can't say it enough that he's an inspiration to a lot of people. So thank you so much, Peter. Thanks to all of you as well for joining this live stream. We just got started here. We've only been up on we just only been live now for about an hour, but I got a couple hours left, so be patient if you're raising your hand, and I will be bringing some folks up on stage. So a quick introduction. My name is Todd. I'm streaming from Beijing, China, and I come from the United States. Every day I will post some English materials on my moments. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not an English teacher. I don't pretend to be an English teacher. A lot of times people will send me some very, very technical English questions, like very, very very, very hard, difficult grammar questions. And I just tell them, I'm sorry, I would recommend that you send that question to an English teacher. And they're like, I thought you were an English teacher. I'm like, I'm not an English teacher. So, and I'm not going to pretend to be an English teacher. So, I would highly recommend you send that question to an English teacher because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know the answer. So, yeah, I'm a native speaker. Obviously, you can tell that, but just because I'm a native speaker doesn't mean being a native speaker doesn't automatically make me a teacher. I know how to speak, obviously, you can hear that, but I don't know how to teach you how to speak, okay? Yes, I can help you to enhance your pronunciation. I can help people to expand their vocabulary by introducing some vocabulary words, some idioms, some slang words, some common expressions, some phrasal verbs. I can introduce those to you and teach you how to pronounce them the correct way and the meaning. And I always will include like an example sentence and probably a picture so that you can kind of get an idea what that word is all about. I can do all of that. That's fine, but I'm not technically a qualified teacher. So anyway, as Peter was talking about earlier, the last dictation article that he read was a love letter from Michael to his girlfriend Jennifer, and that letter I did receive a few, actually just two, not a few. I'm going to say two requests from a couple of gentlemen who asked, "Can I copy that letter and send it to my girlfriend?" And I said, "Sure." It's public. I put it out there for the public to see and to read and to use. So you can surely use it to send to your girlfriend. I said, but don't forget to change the names, okay? If you send this love letter and it says "Dear Jennifer" and your girlfriend's name is Mary, that's going to cost you a lot of grief, a lot of problems. So don't forget to change the names. Maybe it sounds very simple, but if you just cut and paste it and get so excited, you just cut and paste that letter and so excited because you think your girlfriend's going to love that letter, and you just, I'm going to cut and paste it and send it right away, and you forget to change the name, that will cause you some problems. So they thanked me for that letter, and they thanked me for letting them, I guess, borrow it or use it. So, anyway, what if you are trying to improve your English? If you check my moments, you will notice that I always post daily. I will post some English articles on my moments that can help you to improve your English language skills: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Okay, all of those skills you can improve by following my account and taking advantage of the free English materials that I post every day. Also, I do host live streams almost every day. There's a couple of days during the week sometimes where I don't host a live stream, mainly because mainly because it's because of my job. So that kind of sometimes, interferes with my live stream schedule. My job is the most important. Live streams are, have to work around my work schedule. Sometimes my work schedule is busy. So tonight our topic is, what is your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear? So we've heard Peter was telling us about his fear, and I think a lot of us can share Peter's thoughts on that. Peter fears the phone call from one of his elder siblings, when they call. He fears that phone call because maybe one of them is sick, and I do the same thing. Whenever my sister sends me a message, I'm like, oh geez, what? I hope it's not my mom. So that's usually, or somebody else. But mostly, I told my sister, I said, yeah, be careful when you're sending me these messages, because I worry that one of those messages is going to be bad news. But so far, so good. As far as my mom, if you're not familiar, my mom is 80. She'll be 87 years old here in November. When she'll be 87 years old. So I always have this fear that you know I'm gonna lose her soon. I know eventually I'm gonna lose her. She's gonna die because nobody lives forever. But it's kind of like this thing. I always have this fear that you know, and I know it's coming. I know it's coming, but I don't want to face it. So far, I'll be probably going back to the U.S. to visit my family in October. I'll be going back in October, and I will be there probably for 3 weeks. Will I live stream during that time, probably not. I'll probably be pretty busy during my visit back to America. If I have time, I will try to live stream. I'll definitely take lots of pictures, and I'll be active on Hello Talk. I'll post pictures of my hometown and my travels while I'm going back to the U.S. I'll take pictures, but I'm not. I can't say I'm going to live stream because I don't know. If I have time, I will. That's not my main priority. My main priority is, spending time with my family and my friends. That's my main priority. So my main priority when I go back to the States isn't live streams. So anyway, I'll try, I'll try, I'll try. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name's Todd. I'm streaming from Beijing, China. Yes, I come from the United States of America, from the state of Iowa. This is my university. I graduated from the University of Iowa, and I was born and raised in the state of Iowa. I I don't speak Chinese. I'm not an English teacher. I basically help people to improve their English. That's my part-time job. My full-time job, I work for a video game company. If someone say something bad about your family, what would you do if someone said something bad about your family? That depends on how bad. It depends on how bad. Yeah. A lot of times, yeah, people say things bad about other people's families because they're jealous. It's out of jealousy. So I usually, depending on what they say, I usually just ignore those bad people because they're jealous or envious. So I usually ignore those people. I get a lot of people sending me some messages here on Hello Talk that are not so nice. Okay, they say a lot of bad things about me, but they don't even know me. But they still seem to think that they want to call me names or accuse me of certain things, but I just ignore them. I don't really give them the time of day. I just ignore them. I don't really respond to them. I respond to them in a nice way. If they call me this name, that name, all these names, or say that I'm this, or that, I just say thank you so much. Have a nice day, and then I just ignore them, and I don't let them. I don't let them bother me. So a lot of people, when they say a lot of bad things about you or to you, they are insecure about themselves. So you just have to don't respond to them. Just try to ignore them as much as possible. That's my, I guess, philosophy. Maybe other people think differently. Maybe other people want revenge and they want to, they want revenge and they want to hurt somebody because this person hurt you with words, so you want to hurt them with words. Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. So I guess I just don't waste my time on people like that. So anyway, let's continue on with our live stream. It is Tuesday, Tuesday night, and if you want to come up on stage and discuss your fears, all you have to do is raise your hand. Okay. Okay, let's continue on. We're bringing some people up on stage. Thank you so much. Hi. Hi.
Yes, welcome.
Can you hear
Hello,
me?
sir.
Can you can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. Fantastic. I can hear you just fine.
I'm fine. I'm doing well. What about you?
Great. I'm doing fantastic. Where are you located?
Well, right now I'm in Abu Dhabi, in Sham Khatwal.
Okay. Okay. Is
I'm
that your
streaming to you
home?
from, yeah, you're most welcome, Mr. Todd.
Okay. So it's morning there.
No, it's evening. It's
Oh, it's
4, yeah, it's 4 and 30.
Oh, okay. So you're 4 hours behind us because it's 8:13 here.
Yeah, yeah,
Great. So, how's the weather right now? Is it really hot?
yeah. It's really very hot.
Is it?
There is, yeah, it's almost it's heat wave.
Wow. So, how how hot? Like 40?
Maybe, but it's
Maybe?
very hot.
Okay, very hot. So, you don't go outside very often when it's this hot outside.
No, no, I can't.
Okay. So, maybe you go
But
outside at night.
at the evening.
Okay. In the evening, you go outside because it's cooler after the sun goes down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Great. So, what do you like to do in your free time?
I'm just right now. My job is like a content writer in
Okay,
Arabic.
you write
Yeah,
content in
yeah. Most
Arabic.
of yeah, yeah, yeah. In my free time, I write down some things, some tasks in Arabic.
Okay, and
Also, at the same time, I'm a content writer.
you're a content writer. Okay, for like some social media apps.
No,
Oh,
I just work with some people that who know about Arabic
oh, okay,
very much.
okay. So you create and write some content for them in Arabic.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a big fan of content writing.
Okay, that's good. So that means you have to be have a really good imagination.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So do you have any other hobbies besides writing? Because it sounds like you really enjoy writing. Do you have some other hobbies?
Well, I just like football. Can I
Football.
consider
Okay.
this like hobby?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, football can be a hobby. You can either say I like watching football, or you do you like playing football, or just watching it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Both, both.
Okay, both. Okay. Yeah, that's a hobby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you like playing football.
Yeah, I like it.
How often do you play football? Like every week or just sometimes?
3 times a week.
Wow, 3 times a week. That's very good.
Yeah,
Okay, so you
because
play
I want
for
to lose. Yeah,
you.
I want to lose some weight. I
Oh, you
want to
want to
lose
lose some
some
weight.
kilos.
So how can you lose weight? What's some good advice you can give people who want to lose weight? What would you tell them?
Well, I heard that from my friends. You can do a keto diet.
Okay,
Yeah, keto diet. But I
okay.
think it doesn't. It
Keto diet is keto diet is very difficult to do, right?
yeah, yeah. It's very hard.
Yeah,
At
that's
the
hard.
same time, maybe it doesn't work anymore if you don't know your plan, what you are going to do, how do you eat, how to drink. You have
Yeah.
to avoid sugar and also salt.
Oh yeah, sugar and salt.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's difficult to maintain that diet.
yeah,
So what else can you do? I know if you exercise, that can also help you lose some weight.
yeah. You are totally right.
Yeah.
So, and that let me do my evening my evening
Okay. Do you
exercise and also playing
playing football?
football 3 times
So
a
in the
week.
evening you exercise. Do you exercise at home or do you go outside to exercise, or do you go to a gym?
Yeah, I go
Okay.
outside. I go outside
Okay, you go outside.
and walk for about walk for about maybe 3 kilos,
Okay.
kilometers, I think.
Okay, walking is good. Walking is actually healthy as long as you are consistent and you try to do it, every day if possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? That's good. And do you watch the type of food you eat? Like, do you like are you like on a diet, on any kind of a diet to say, oh, I won't eat any cheeseburgers or I won't eat any pizza, or do you have like a diet like that?
So for the food, no, I do not eat too much, and
Junk
I
food.
have yeah, chocolate.
Yeah, no, I mean those like the junk
No,
food.
no chocolate.
No, junk food. Junk food is like chocolate, or like junk food is like cheeseburgers, pizza, ice cream, all of that food that's unhealthy.
Yeah, yeah. I do not. Yeah, I do not. I do not eat all of them.
Okay,
And yeah.
good. Yeah, that's good. So do you cook? Like, do you like to cook your own food, or do you like to eat outside, like at a restaurant?
No. May I cook myself?
Okay,
Also, I eat with my wife.
okay.
Yeah,
Does your wife like to
in my
cook?
home. Sorry.
Does your wife like to cook?
Yeah, yeah. Very much.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
That's
we work
good.
on together
That's good.
from time to time.
Fantastic. That's good.
I'm
So
gonna.
that's
Yeah, I'm gonna
nice.
help her.
That's good. You
Yeah.
can help out. So our topic tonight. Maybe you heard, if you joined the live stream earlier. Our topic is, what is your biggest, or what is your greatest fear? Maybe you have many fears.
Uh-huh.
We all have lots of fears. Maybe you can tell us a couple of your fears.
So yeah, I see the topic. I see the topic above here.
Yeah,
What's your biggest fear?
fear. Yeah. What's your biggest
So
fear?
when it comes to talk about this topic, I do not have a lot of information about it, but I
Okay.
can say my my worst fear is getting call phone, and where they tell me that either of my parents are sick or dead.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I think this is my biggest my biggest fear.
yeah, so you have that fear of losing, like a family member,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
Losing a family member. That, yeah, I think a lot of people have that fear of, even though we know that it's going to happen someday, but we still have that fear inside of us that someday we will lose, a family member.
yeah, yeah. And also my biggest fear, uh, it's like my previous example. Yeah, losing someone I love
Okay. Yeah,
and
losing.
who means the world for
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Is it for me or to me?
Yeah, you can say it means the world to me.
Aha,
To
to
me, yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that
losing,
is totally
yeah, the
right.
the people the people around you, your family, your loved ones, or your very close friends who are a big part of your life, you can say, they mean the world to me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I see. Instead
Good.
of for.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, to me. So that's good. That, yeah, I think a lot of people share the same fears that you mentioned tonight. That they fear losing their loved ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
That's sad. So how about some other common fears? Like, some people are afraid of like spiders. Some people are afraid of snakes. some people are afraid of cockroaches, or some people are afraid of the dark. Do you have any of those fears? Like any animals you're afraid of?
For me myself, no. I feel relaxed
Okay,
while it's dark.
okay,
But yeah, I know someone that who is fear a lot when it is too dark.
okay. Yeah, so you know somebody who's afraid of the dark.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. How about some animals? Do you have any fears of any animals?
About animals, no, I like camel. I like I like a lot of animals, but
Okay,
exactly what the animal that make me feel, I'm not sure.
okay, okay. How about, do you have some pets?
Pets?
Yeah, do you have any
No,
pets in your home?
no, no.
No pets.
But I like cats a
You
lot.
like cat.
Yeah,
Cats are very, very calm and relaxed most of the time, and soft and quiet.
yeah,
They
I
don't
feel.
make they
Yeah,
usually don't make a lot of noise. Dogs sometimes can be noisy because they bark.
uh-huh. They bark because you mean that their voice is
Yeah,
loud.
yes, yeah. That's the
Uh-huh.
noise that we call, because dogs can't talk, I don't think. But dogs bark. That's how dogs communicate with us. They bark. Yeah,
Dogs and fox.
dogs will bark. That's how they communicate with us. And
Yeah,
cats will meow. That's how they communicate. They meow.
yeah. Meow.
Meow. Yeah, cats meow. They go meow, meow. Yeah, so we say
Yeah,
cats
yeah, yeah, yeah,
meow.
yeah, yeah,
Cats
yeah.
meow.
Special voice.
Yes, yeah. So the noise that a dog makes, we say bark, bark, and the noise that a cat makes is meow, meow, meow.
Mhm. Maybe cats when they they feel feel so hungry, they make sound like this. Meow, me.
Yeah, right. That's what
I don't
cats.
know how to
That's
act.
how. That's what cats. That's what cats. The noise cats make is meow, meow.
Yeah, yeah, I see, I
Yep.
see.
Yeah. When they're hungry or excited, they will they will meow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Great. So, have you ever had an opportunity to travel to some different countries before?
Yeah, right. Actually, I'm from Sudan. I'm
Okay.
from
Okay.
Sudan.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly from Al Qadarif state.
Okay.
But uh, a year ago, I came here to Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Yeah, currently I'm living here in Abu
Okay.
Dhabi.
Okay. Do you ever go back to Sudan?
Maybe soon.
Okay. I mean, to visit some family or friends. Do you still have family there?
Yeah, yeah, my family. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
my family there in Sudan,
Okay. So some.
and my mom in Saudi Arabia right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So do you like where you're living now? Is it seem very comfortable to you, and a very nice place?
yeah, it is very good. It is very good. Yeah, no complaints.
Okay. How about the food? It's probably different from what you're used to in your home country.
Yeah, yeah, it is totally different.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is totally different.
So maybe it
So
takes a while to get used to the new food culture.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I test different cultures here in Abu Dhabi.
Uh-huh. And the
There
food
is
is
some, yeah, it's spaghetti and
okay.
KFC,
Wow,
McDonald's.
they have KFC and McDonald's there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Great. We have that in here in China too. We have KFC and McDonald's and Burger King.
Also burgers, yeah, it's very, very much and very
Yeah,
common here.
but that food's not very healthy, so don't eat it too often.
Yeah, for me myself, yeah, I do not experience it a lot
Yeah, yeah,
because I fear that to
yeah. You're trying to lose.
you see,
You're trying to be healthy and lose some weight because
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
want to be healthy.
yeah, I want to be healthy
Great.
and no smoking
No,
and also
yeah,
no drinking and yeah,
yeah.
I do not
Smoking,
do that.
smoking can be very harmful to your health, and drinking a lot of alcohol can also be harmful for your body.
Yes, yes. Also, I want to say I like coffee very
Okay,
much.
okay. You like
I like,
coffee.
yeah, but I do not drink it a lot because
Okay,
maybe it will hurt my my my
okay,
brain.
okay, okay. So
Doctors say
you
that
just
do not consume a lot of coffee.
you just drink a little coffee.
Yeah, a little coffee,
Okay,
like 1 cup a day.
1 cup a day. Okay, that's good. Yeah, coffee is.
So
I like coffee.
I hear that people from US when it comes to talk about little, they said that little. Am I
Little.
right?
Yeah, a lot of
Little.
time. Yeah, a lot of times in a native speaker, when we pronounce the word little, a lot of times when we speak it very quickly, we say little. So it sounds like liddle, little. Yep,
Uh-huh.
you're
That is very
right.
common in America.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And a lot of times it's because we speak
But I
quickly.
think, yeah, yeah, I think all. I mean, I thought it like a rule. It it doesn't a rule.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just it all has to do with people's pronunciation and their speed of how fast they talk. Some people in America you'll hear them say little. Some people in America you'll hear them say little. So it all depends on who you're talking to.
Uh-huh. It depends on who you're talking to.
Right,
It's okay. It's
and
okay.
how
Yeah.
fast they talk. Some people talk really fast, so it sounds like little lidd, and some people talk maybe a little slower and say, "Look at that little girl over there."
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, your examples
Yeah, yeah,
very
right.
clear to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no right or wrong. It all depends as long as we can understand what you are saying.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Do you, do you have any
Yeah.
questions?
Right.
Do you have any questions that you want to ask me tonight?
I feel that I will take a lot of time from you.
That's
I
okay.
have questions like uh, you know I want to sit or I want to get IELTS or
Okay.
TOEFL
TOEFL.
certificate.
You want to take a IELTS test or a TOEFL test?
I want to go abroad
Okay.
to my brother to US.
Okay.
But they say that if you get TOEFL or IELTS certificate,
Uh huh.
it gonna be easy.
Yeah, yeah. And I think in America, I think in America they will ask for a TOEFL score.
Aha, TOEFL.
TOEFL score. Yeah, because
So,
some places will. Sometimes if you're going to a university, some places will take an IELTS score, but IELTS is usually for the UK or Europe. TOEFL is usually for the US.
yeah, yeah. TOEFL, it's gonna
Yeah,
be good.
yeah. TOEFL.
TOEFL, especially for student. Yeah, especially
Right,
for
right.
student.
Yeah. So it
So
will make it a little
there
bit
is.
easier. It will
Uh-huh.
make it a little bit easier if, because they want to see your English proficiency, how good your English is if you're going to the U.S.
Hmm. Yeah. for the topic like hometown and weather, I write down here some points like what's your country famous
Uh
for?
huh.
What do they mean by that when it comes to talk about
Well, maybe
this
maybe
topic?
they just want to know like what is like what kind of industry do you have, like agriculture, like does your country grow a lot of corn or raise a lot of pigs and cows, or do you have a lot of like coal mines or oil or natural gas, or what is your country famous for? What kind of food is your country famous for? Or what kind of music, what kind of entertainment? Those kinds of things are what they're looking for if they're asking what's your country famous for.
Yeah, also for the question, why do you live in your country? I know it's easy. I can't say like one word or two words, but
Yeah.
yeah, I learned a lot of words, a lot of strategies, how to think. For this question, how to respond or how
So
to
the
respond.
question is, why do you
Why,
live in your
yeah,
country?
why do you live in your country?
Well, yeah. So you can just explain, what from your heart. I live in this country because I have lots of family, some friends. I like the culture here. I like the atmosphere. I like the environment. I like the climate. Yeah, you can name many many things why you like it there.
Hmm. And
My
also
family.
they said,
I like living in this country because my family is here, and my family means the world to me. My family is most important to me, and my family is in this country, so I am in this country because that's
yeah, 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 yeah,
the most important thing in my life is my family. So
yeah, yeah,
that
I see, I see.
and that just comes from your heart. So you're not lying; you're telling the truth.
Yeah, yeah. And when they say that, is it an interesting place? Uh, is it an interesting place to live?
Sure, and you always want to be positive. You don't want to say, "No, this place sucks. It's very boring." No, you want to say, "Yes, I think in my opinion that this place is very interesting." And then you can give some examples of why it's interesting. They have some really good rivers. There's a great big lake. There's some nice mountains if you like to go skiing. There's some really good parks in this. You can just come up with lots of reasons why it's very interesting.
Yeah, I see. And also, when they ask about, are you planning to live there in the future?
Uh huh. So then you just have to either tell them the truth and say, no, I don't. But when you
For
take it when
for
you take
Saudi
it
Arabia.
when you
Sorry to cut you off,
your time limit.
Todd. Sorry to cut you. No, 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 no. No, I have
Oh,
a lot of time because
okay,
I want to, yeah, I would like to know more about these
okay,
different topics anyway.
okay.
So, are you planning to live there in the future?
Yeah,
How to respond? What is a good answer for this?
yeah, you can just say that you can either lie and say yes, I plan on staying here in the future, or you can tell them your true feelings. Say no, I have plans to move abroad to a different country because I welcome some new challenges in my life and I look for new opportunities, and I can find those in a different country.
Hmm. And also, how is the weather today? So
Yeah,
I got a lot of questions today
sure, yeah.
about this topic.
Yeah, yeah. How's the
Yeah.
weather today? The weather today is very, very normal for this time of year. It's hot during the day and cools off comfortably at night.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. So, and if I ask you, what's your favorite kind of weather?
What's my favorite kind of weather? I guess maybe that maybe kind of pertains to like my favorite season, and maybe you could say my favorite kind of weather happens in the autumn because autumn is my favorite season, and I like the weather in autumn. It's very cool and crisp, And during the day, it warms up, but at night, it is very cool and crisp and very comfortable in the autumn.
Yeah, yeah, I see. And is there any type of weather you really don't like?
Sure, yes, because yeah, of course, there's some weather that I don't like. I really am not a big fan of winter because of the cold and the wind, and it's not really comfortable to be outside. And I'm an outdoor person. I love outdoor activities, so the winter is not my. I'm not a big fan of winter.
Mhm. And what is the climate when it comes to talk about the climate like in your country? What is
Yeah,
the
so
climate
climate
like?
has to do with, is it dry? Is it humid? Is it rainy or
Humid?
humid means
Sorry?
wet. Humid or humidity is like wet air.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
humid. So when they talk about the climate, they want to know, is it humid or is it dry or is it really, does it rain a lot, or that's more than likely what they're asking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and I could say, does the weather affect people's life in your country?
Sure, yeah, the weather definitely affects life in your country because where you are, it's extremely hot. So it forces people, a lot of people, to do indoor activities because it's too hot to really partake and participate in outdoor activities.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have last also two questions. Like, do people change in the summer?
uh, Change in the summer, I think maybe that means, is there maybe I would say if their people's attitudes change in the summer because they become maybe more they like the summer season better than they like winter. So maybe their attitude changes. And I think
Mhm.
during the summer the days are longer, so people have more time to have daylight.
Yeah, last question. Does bad weather ever affect transport in your country?
I don't know about your country, but in certain countries, bad weather can affect transport. It can affect our, if we get lots of snow, it can affect airplanes, by delaying flights. Yes, it can really affect transport right down to when we go outside and ride a motorcycle or a bicycle or drive a car.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So, Mr. Todd, I really thankful to you.
Thank you. Well,
And one of them, they write down here in the comments. I'm curious about who is the tutor.
sure.
So I learn a lot from this platform.
Great.
Next time, do you come here
Yeah,
occasionally or come from
I'm
time
here.
to time? Every week?
I'm here almost every night.
Aha, every night.
Almost every night
So I can,
at this same time.
aha, at the same
Yeah.
time. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I have a lot of questions about different topics. If you can help
Okay.
me, I'm going to speak with you. I'm going to communicate with you
Sure. No problem. Thank you so
as
much for
well.
raising your hand
Yeah,
and coming up on stage. It was nice to meet you, and you're more than welcome to come back in the future. Okay.
nice to meet
Okay. Have
you.
a nice day.
You're most welcome. Thank you. Thank
Bye. Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, he's preparing for an IELTS test. So if you're wondering about those questions he was asking me, those questions all had to pertain to taking an IELTS exam. So thank you so much for that awesome conversation. I appreciate that. Let's continue on and and let's welcome a special guest to the stage if she accepts my invitation. Let's see if she accepts my invitation. I'd be so honored if she accepts my. Oh, she has a camera on
I
tonight.
promise you next time I'm gonna be with my camera on, and here I am.
So
Good evening.
how was your day today?
It was good.
Okay.
It was my day off.
Oh, your day off today. So Monday and Tuesday are your week is your weekend.
That's right.
How about the weather? Still really hot there?
Extremely hot.
Really?
It's 42 degrees here in
Oh,
Chongqing.
wow.
Yeah, several days in a row. My mom from Russia is asking me how can I bear that, and I'm saying that at this point I don't care anymore.
So in Russia, which part of Russia does your mom live? Like in the north, the south, or the middle?
In the European part,
Okay, okay. So does it ever get over 40 degrees there? I mean, does it ever get close to 40? Maybe not
no.
even close to 35.
You know, even in the most southern part of Russia, that is close to Sochi, maybe
Uh-huh.
people know about that city because the Olympics games
Yeah.
took place there once. Even there, the most southern part that is close to the Black Sea, um, it it doesn't get that hot.
Wow. So so why did you choose such a hot place to live?
Um, I just really love this city. I
Okay.
f- I find it the most unique. I visited about 25 cities in China, and
Yeah.
this is the city of my choice.
Yeah, this city, that city, I haven't been there before, but I've seen a lot of videos and a lot of people post a lot of videos about the transportation there and the how it's so innovative.
It is. It
Yeah,
is super unique, and every time I take the subway here, it's not even the subway. It's like
yeah.
overpass and
And
subway as
one
well.
one of the subways goes through like an apartment building.
Yes, that is a tourist attraction here.
Yeah.
So every time I take the subway, I feel like I'm living in an amusement park.
Or you're living in a future world.
Sort of, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's somehow people describe that city like they're living in the future, that they're not even living in 2024. They're living in like, the future in that city.
Yeah, but I read some sources that say it's not even the first tier city in China.
Oh, okay. I
Some
don't
sources
know.
say it is, and
Yeah.
some sources say it isn't.
Yeah, some people I talk to, I ask them what is the most populous city in China. Some people will say Chongqing, and some people say no, it's not. It's Shanghai. And then some people say no, no, it's Beijing. So I hear a different story from different people. So I honestly don't know.
I don't know anymore either, but I know it's pretty popular on social media. Yeah.
Sure, yeah, very popular. But I've never really heard of that city being a tier one city.
It's huge. It's developed. What does make a first tier city?
I think population.
Well, according to Wikipedia, Chongqing is the
It's
biggest city in the world. It
yeah,
has 35 million people if we
yeah, yeah.
count counties.
Right, right. And that's what I've heard other people say too. Because
Yeah.
whenever I ask this question, what's the most populous city, not popular, populous city in China? Some people say Chongqing. Some people say no, it's Shanghai. People say Beijing. And I said, okay, I guess there's no real answer.
I don't know.
That's
I like
okay.
I like to think that I'm living in the biggest city in the world, and every time someone will be talking with me in the future, I'm gonna say I lived in the biggest city in the world.
Sure, yeah, grab that and take hold of it and use that. And if they question you, say, I don't think it is. You can say, check Wikipedia.
I think
Yeah.
nobody believes
So,
Wikipedia
so,
anymore.
so do you post your own like videos on like your social media platforms about that city?
I have gigabytes, terabytes of videos,
Okay.
but still can't find time to edit them and post them.
Okay, because I see a lot of videos on YouTube and on WeChat channels and all these other Chinese social media platforms about that city. A lot of people love to go there, visit that city, and do like a city walk.
Yeah.
So how long have you lived there?
2 years in Chongqing,
Okay, where did you live before that?
in Changsha.
Wow, Changsha is also freaking hot. Why do you choose such hot places?
I
It's
I
so
did.
humid there.
I didn't choose Changsha. I just found my first job there, so that's why
Ah,
I moved there.
Changsha,
I knew
Changsha chose
nothing.
you.
I knew nothing about Changsha and Hunan province. Nothing.
Wow, the food there is good. It's delicious. The people are very friendly. I've been to Changsha many times, but I just don't like the weather there. It's too humid,
It's
too humid for me.
horrific. Yes.
And as you can see or hear or understand, I'm not a fan of humidity.
Yeah, I understand why.
Because where I come from in America, we don't have a lot of humidity. Maybe a couple of weeks in the summer, that's about it. But otherwise, it's very dry, just like Beijing. And I have a
Gotcha.
feeling where you come from in Russia, it's probably dry weather too, not humid,
Not humid, no.
right? Very comfortable.
Still cold in winter.
Yeah, but it's cold in winter here in the north part of China too. But I know it's not the same as in Russia, but it's still cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in Beijing, it gets in the wintertime, it's really windy.
Mm,
And have you ever been to Harbin?
no, I heard from
Harbin,
people it's very similar to
it
Russia,
has
and I'm like,
yeah, I've been there a
mm,
couple of times. It has some amazing Russian architecture, but I was going to ask you if you think it looks authentic or not, but I guess
it
you never,
does.
it does?
I saw photos. It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's very beautiful, and yeah, it has this Russian feeling in that city because has that Russian influence.
All right.
So it's
That's why going there makes no sense to me.
yeah, but but they have this ice festival in the wintertime, and
Mhm.
it's awesome, very beautiful to see, but it's so cold there.
I don't like cold.
What kind of weather do you like?
I like when it's hot. I like tropical weather. I like the sea. I like
Okay,
wearing just, a t-shirt
okay,
all
so
the time.
you kind of like maybe Senya. Have you ever been to Senya?
Uh,
Okay,
Twice.
yeah. What season? Do you remember which season? Was it summertime?
I went, no, no, no. I went there during the Spring Festival
Oh,
in
okay, good
February.
time. Yeah, I
Yeah,
went there last year during Christmas for 10 days, and the weather is just ideal. Yeah,
right.
ideal. It's in the
Yes.
night, it cools off. You wear a light jacket. During the daytime, it's warm. You can wear a t-shirt and shorts, but it's not overly hot.
Yeah,
So it's a nice city. I like it there. So, our topic tonight.
I do.
Oh,
I know.
so I'm sure you have some fears. Are you going to tell us what your fears are? Or,
Yeah, I think I have a couple of fears I can share. Um, and one of them is to wind up being poor.
oh, so you don't want to, be poor in your life.
No, nobody
Okay.
does, I
Yeah, of
believe.
course. I understand that. I've been poor. I've been poor myself before, and I don't want to ever go back to that lifestyle again.
Same. Yes, I was about to say that I don't come from an affluent family.
Right.
Um, again, I need to explain that we always had food to eat, we always had clothes to wear,
Yeah.
and a place to live in.
Right. Yeah.
But when it came to something like extra, there always was a struggle with that.
Sure.
And it's kind of, sad making choices based on how much money you have. And many choices of my life being made based on that,
Sure.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, however, I've managed to elevate myself a little bit when I moved to another country and took this opportunity. I started making more,
Yeah.
and now I am able to. I've got to see the world. I traveled to so many countries. In the past, I would never be able to do that.
Right. You couldn't afford it.
Yes, I couldn't afford that because it's insanely expensive.
Sure.
And um, also, like when you convert like Russian ruble to any other currencies, it feels like it's like
That's a big
everything is
difference.
so
Yeah,
expensive.
and I think in China, for me, it's easier to save money because
Right.
I
Yes.
don't have a
Living
car.
expenses are
Yeah, I
different.
don't have a
Yes.
car. I don't have car expenses. I don't own a home here, so I don't have to
Right.
pay, insurance and property taxes. And I'm able to save a lot of money, a lot more than I would when I lived in the U.S.
Right. But as an American person, you still have to pay your taxes back home as well, right? Even if you work abroad.
No,
No?
only
Okay.
if you make over a certain
Oh,
amount of money, and
I see.
I don't come close to that.
Okay, okay, gotcha. Um, what else I wanted to say? So yeah, before coming to China, I lived in Moscow.
Okay.
And in Moscow is not my hometown, so I
Oh.
had to rent an apartment, and my salary was really low.
Uh huh.
So it's like, and 50% of my salary went just to pay for not even an apartment,
A
just a
room.
room I had to share with someone, which
Sure.
was really uncomfortable.
Sure.
Yeah. So I always had to live with some strangers. Sometimes they were nice, sometimes they weren't.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of, I got my traumatic
And
experience.
Moscow is expensive. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it is one of the most expensive cities in the world, as far as I
Okay.
know.
As far as like rent and stuff goes, right?
Yeah, and also I could afford only a room like that is really far from the downtown, and I
Okay.
always had to spend so much time on commuting from
Uh huh.
there to my work and back. It just, my life was miserable.
Ah, yeah.
Nobody wants this kind of life.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I moved to China, and yeah.
Who gave you the idea to move to China?
You know what? I always had that urge to live abroad.
Okay.
And that was one of the reasons why I started learning English when I was really young, because already when I was like a teenager, I always had this idea, oh my God, I want to travel. I want
Okay.
to live abroad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you China popped up somehow somewhere. Maybe you read something online or you saw something. And
Yeah.
because when I moved here, it was I never ever thought I would ever move to China.
Um, I was interested in uh, Japan, South Korea, and China because their cultures have a lot in common.
Yes.
And so I started learning more about them, and I actually had this desire to see China with my own eyes. So once I got an opportunity, I said yes, of
Good.
course, I want to
That's
go.
that's great. That's great that you had that opportunity. And the good thing is there's lots of job opportunities here, especially for your your field in English.
Um, it's getting more strict,
Yeah, it is.
and
It is getting strict.
yeah, I've been working for a better job for the last 2 months, and before the pandemic, I was able to find a job like within 3 days.
Okay.
This time, no. Even though I got 4 job offers,
Yeah.
I don't like any of them. I don't want to
Okay.
take any of those jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a. Yeah. It is. It after the pandemic, that environment has changed a lot in China.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gotten very strict.
Yeah, when it comes to visas and all that stuff,
Yep.
still, again, they maybe people who come from countries where English is a native language, it's going to be a little bit easier for them.
Yeah.
But for me, for people like me, it's not
So
easy anymore.
you have to have that teaching experience.
Yeah, teaching experience and many other things.
Sure.
I just cannot compete with people who come from English speaking countries anymore.
Right. Because the law, I think the law says that you're to teach here. You're supposed to come. You're supposed to come from a native English speaking
Yes.
country.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and if you don't, it's not impossible to get a job, but it makes it more challenging,
Yeah. Right.
but not impossible. Yeah, because
Not
there's
impossible.
yeah
I
lots of
still
lots of
I still
you
have a
work.
job.
Do you work at a kindergarten or a school or?
It's a private institution
Okay,
extracurricular
okay,
activity,
okay. Yeah, that's
a
good. Yeah,
training center.
yeah. Those types of facilities are always looking for people.
Yeah, but they're horrible, to be
I
honest.
know. I know. I've experienced it before.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've experienced
Yeah.
it before, so I know. It's not always a pleasant situation.
But again, I'm trying to be positive and think about the things that I'm getting from it.
Yeah, definitely. You're gaining some experience.
Yeah. However, I started getting this anxiety. Speaking of fears again, that when I get back home,
Uh huh.
that all the experience I've got here will not matter.
Yeah, maybe. You mean if you go back to Russia?
Yeah. So I'm thinking now what I'm gonna do after China. What's life like after China? It's really scary.
Well, you don't have to go back. You can go to some other Asian country like Thailand or you know Japan. Is hard to get jobs there for foreigners. Not easy. Uh, but there's South Korea, other places you can try to get a job.
Todd, I'm afraid I don't have energy anymore to be a teacher.
Ah, okay. It takes a lot of energy to teach kids.
I just physically can't.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be my last year in China. Every year I say it's gonna be my last year in China.
yeah. But yeah. I don't teach kids, so but I have taught children many years ago, so I know what you're saying. It's very difficult to do that.
Yeah, it drives me out.
Yeah, and I don't have the energy to do that anymore. So all of my students are adults, so it's much easier for me.
That's good.
Yeah. So one of your fears is leaving or moving back to Russia. Not that you fear the country, but fear trying to find a suitable career for you
Place.
when you go
Yes.
back.
Yeah. Yeah, I have this fear as well.
So in Russia, do they teach English in school?
They do.
It's like mandatory, right? Like compulsory.
Yes, it is.
Okay, compulsory that they learn English in like starting kindergarten or primary school.
Usually primary school or even middle school.
Okay, okay. So if you go back to Russia, maybe that would be an opportunity for you. You have all these years in China. You can go back and teach. You can go back and teach
No
Russian
more
kids.
teaching, God, please, no. No, I seriously, I cannot anymore. No.
Okay, okay. So you're thinking about changing your career to
Yeah,
something else.
I think maybe while I'm here, since I have more free time because of my
Yeah,
job, since
yeah,
I just work on weekends most of the time and in the evening, so I had a
yeah,
lot of free time, which I really like this work-life balance. I'm
yeah.
thinking maybe it would be a good idea for me to keep studying online and get a master's degree
Okay, yeah.
in another field. My bachelor's is in linguistics.
Okay.
So it would be nice for me, to change my specialization and to broaden my
Sure.
horizons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good. So you have the free time. You have the time to do it. Take advantage of that time and sign up for some online, like at a university, some classes. There's lots of online universities.
Yes. That's my current
Yeah,
idea about my future.
and
That's the best I could do for now.
you just have to choose a field that you are interested in, like maybe psychology.
No, no, no. Again, it's gonna be, working with people, and it's gonna take a lot of energy from you as well.
Okay.
You have to help, you have to invest like emotionally in this,
Sure.
right?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
no. I can't. No.
So
Um,
your next career path won't be dealing like face to face or with a lot of people.
I still like. Don't get me wrong. I still like
Yeah,
communicating with people is my passion. I
sure.
still love it. I still love it. But I need to find some balance.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I understand. It can be very very draining to do that what you're doing.
Indeed.
I
Yep.
understand.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it can take a lot out of you. So maybe you're going to need to take like some time, like now you have time, study, get your master's degree in whatever field you choose, and then that will open a lot of doors when you decide to leave China and go
Hopefully,
to
hopefully.
another
But
another
again,
place.
I have another fear that while I'm studying and learning that because we are living in a fast-paced world. Everything is
Sure.
changing drastically and fast, and
Yeah.
maybe all the things that are in high demand now will not be in demand like in a couple of years.
Right. Yeah. So you kind of have to think ahead and maybe
Yeah,
do some research and find out, what is a good career path, in 2026 or 2027.
yeah, yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
yeah, I should do
because
that.
it could easily change, from now. And I guess maybe you want to go in healthcare. Maybe you want to be a nurse.
It will be always in high demand, right?
Yes, in America, nurses are very, very high demand. They can't find enough nurses domestically, so they are always trying to find nurses from abroad.
I heard about that. And
Yeah,
doctors as well, yeah.
yeah,
But
doctors too, if you want to be that. But I mean, a nurse is not. A doctor takes many, many years to get a degree, but nursing you can do it in. It doesn't take a lot of years to get a nursing degree.
also training jobs, all the training jobs.
Draining.
Teachers, nurses,
Yeah, nursing.
psychologists.
Nursing. You're around so many sick people, and they're always complaining. And my life sucks because I'm sick, and I hate my life. And you have to always have a smile on your face.
Really hard. No,
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay. Well, so do you have any other fears?
um, this existential fear that everything I'm doing now will not matter in the end.
So you feel like you have a fear that you're wasting your time.
Yeah, I do. I do have that.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think somebody typed in the comments they sent you a suggestion.
What was that?
They said maybe you should marry a rich Chinese guy, and then
Oh,
you don't.
Peter Lee said that. I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then then you don't have to work ever again. If you find a guy here and marry him, and then you don't have to worry about your career.
No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah,
Thank you for the suggestion, Peter Lee, but no, that's not gonna happen.
okay. So anyway, do you have any fears of like animals?
Animals, um,
Like some people
insects.
have a fear of dogs, because maybe when they were
I'm not
a
afraid of
kid.
dogs. No, no, no. I have this fear of insects. They do trigger some primal fear in me.
Ah, insects like cockroaches.
Yeah, yes, they're so huge in the south
Yeah,
of China.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard. Well, I was in the south of
It's
China
that
just.
big.
I was just there a few weeks ago in Shenzhen, and I went to Hong Kong, and they have huge cockroaches there.
And they can fly.
Yes, they can fly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why I never open a window in my
Okay.
apartment
Uh
because
huh.
once one of them just
Flies.
landed in here
Uh huh.
and landed on me while I was eating here. I
Oh,
was like,
yuck.
what was that? Oh my god. I
Was
was
that a bird,
shouting
or was that
so
a bird, or was that a cockroach?
it's huge. It's giant.
Yeah, cockroaches. We in America, in the south part of America, we also have giant cockroaches too.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, but they don't fly. They don't fly. So I know in the south of China, I've heard that they have flying cockroaches, but here in Beijing, we just have small ones, very small cockroaches.
Just small ones. Still, I don't like them.
Yeah, yeah, but you're not afraid of them. You just don't like them.
No, no, I'm afraid of them. They
Oh,
once I
okay.
see them, I start shouting and I get scared. Yeah.